everybody. Welcome back to Great Northwest Weaponry. This is Thomas, and we are again doing something different today. So in about 2 months' time, or a little over 2 months, I am going to be going elk hunting. This will actually be my first elk hunting trip. I've gone deer hunting many times, and this is the rifle I'm going to be bringing with me. This is a Winchester Model 670 in 300 Winchester Magnum, or just 300 Win Mag, as it is often colloquially referred to. Just got a Bushnell 4x12 banner scope on it. This was my grandfather's rifle, as pretty much every hunting rifle that I own is one that has been in my family for generations. This is one such, and I am today simply going to be kind of rough siding this. We're going to see if it is on at all and if we have to make any major adjustments. I don't have a fantastic setup for this. I'm going to be just braced on the rocks over here. I've got 20 rounds of ammo with me. Target is about 100 yards downrange. You can kind of see it maybe right over there. And yeah, we're going to be shooting on paper today. It'll actually be the paper targets that you saw during the little intro segment of the video. And yeah, just getting ready to go hunting. I'm planning on, if all goes well, taking some footage while I'm actually out hunting and compiling that together into a video for you guys when I return from that trip. But again, that's late October is when I will be doing that, and we are, mid-August right now. So yeah, a couple interesting facts about this rifle. I actually looked up just to see if I could find anything interesting about it, as we don't really do a lot of like hunting rifle reviews on this channel, and that's not something that's probably really gonna happen, but you'll see some being shot. So the Model 670 was released in 1966, and the serial number range began at 100,000, and I think it was something around 250,000 were made. This serial number is right at the 106,000 mark. So this is very possibly from the first batch, depending on how large of batches they did, but almost certainly a 1966 first year production example. Again, the scope is nothing special. The rifle itself this is just a basic hunting rifle, but if I do happen to spot an elk, out between 200 and 300 yards, I'm gonna wanna shoot it with something with a scope. And this seemed, of the guns that I currently have access to possibly be the best option. So let's go ahead and set up. Again, we're going to be braced at the rock, shooting at my target, which is about 100 yards downrange. This holds 3 rounds at a time, and we'll probably be shooting in 2-round batch and then go check the target to see where we're hitting. Upon taking my position here and looking down the scope, I noted that I had my target set in such a way that it was angled away from me a bit. So adjusted that on the stump, took the adjustments for elevation and windage caps off, and I take this first 2 shots here. And I'm aiming for the center target on this. See if I can find my target. There it is. May have been a hair right. Looks like it's a little right and a little low, about no more than a little, 2 inches right, 2 inches low. Let's see if the next one is similar, and if so, then we will adjust, take a look at the target, and then try again. Still right, but high. I might, the elevation is very probably, in this case, I would say a error on my part, but we can actually use one of these spent casings here and adjust the scope slightly to see if, let's see, 1 click is 1/6 of an inch. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5 clicks. Let's see, 6, 7, 8. We'll take a look at the target real quick. I can see the hits through the scope, but we'll take a look so you can see what I'm seeing, and then we'll try again. Okay, so here's what we've got to work with. And again, I want to stress human error is definitely a factor here. As you see, there was a high shot and a low shot. The low shot was the first one. Both are about 2 inches right, exactly 2 inches right, right on the line on the second shot. First shot was just within. And then we're about 1 inch low and about 1 inch high. So see if I can get that part of it figured out. Again, very much could be human error, as I'd stated previously. This isn't the most ideal setup for this. Ideally, I'd be using a lead sled and a table, but come back and fine tune it if we can get it to where we're, you know, within this area here. All right, got 2 more shots loaded. Let's see if my scope adjustments did what they were supposed to do, or if I need to readjust. This thing packs a wallop. Ooh, that was farther right. I might have adjusted incorrectly. I'm gonna fire 1 more shot to verify that. If I did, then I am gonna go a full 16 clicks in the opposite direction of what I just did. That one I pulled left for sure. And it's still way right. Okay, readjusting the scope, taking 2 more shots. Man, this thing smacks hard when you're like freehand bracing it. Okay, 16 clicks. And I'm just gonna single load these as needed. Oh, getting closer. Definitely getting closer. Okay, 1 more. Then we'll go and take a look. And that one was off again. See if that was from me flinching because my shoulder's starting to hurt. This thing really packs a wallop. So could have been a flinch. And I'm gonna see. Okay, we're walking it in, but still hitting pretty consistently to the right. And I'm trying very much to squeeze the trigger, not pull the trigger. You do not want to yank on a gun. And on that one, I was actually pretty close to scoping myself, which would have been a really terrible amateur mistake. I got a little farther in than I should have. You want to kind of, you know, sit back here, keep it firm to your shoulder, keep your cheek locked in. Don't want to have a scar on my face from being an idiot, but yeah, 'tis what it is. Anyway, let's go up and take a look, and we will further adjust and take a few more shots. I believe my elevation is good. All of the shots from that last go around is boom, 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 boom. So all of those are within 1 inch vertical. Now, this was my very first shot. This was my second shot. After the bad adjustment, it was these 2. Readjusting, it was that one, then the flinch, then that one. So the flinch might not have been as much of a flinch as I thought, or I don't know. We'll see what we've got to work with here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to adjust farther over, and then we're going to shoot at this target. Okay, adjusting the scope a bit more. That should be 1 inch. Now, just do these one at a time. Again, we're aiming for the lower left of the bullseyes. I'm pretty confident in that one. And it's still to the right. Curious. Let's take it a little farther. That was a full 10 clicks, so that will be 1 4/6 inches. I don't know why it's measured in 1/6 of an inch, but it is what it is. There we go. Okay, that one is just above the tip of the bullseye. I'm going to take 2 more here. Ooh, that one looks it's a little funky. There we go. Okay, these ones are I don't know if I like this ammo. I'm gonna grab a different bag. I've got a couple of bags of old ammo for this, and I don't know how much I trust this one, so I'm gonna grab a different one. Okay, this bag is all Federal 300 Winchester Magnum. So again, this is, you know, relatively old ammo. This is all the stuff that my grandfather had. So how long he had it exactly, I do not know. It's all functional. I've used plenty of old ammo before, and it's typically not really an issue as long as it's not bad ammo to begin with. Had a weird feed there. There we go. That should. Nope. There we go. Okay. 2 more shots at the lower left target. Our last shot there was darn near a bullseye. If these 2 are anywhere in that, within an inch of that, then I'm going to call that good for the day. This is really starting to hurt. Oh, that one is close. That is almost right on the previous one that I'd mentioned. 1 more. Okay, we're gonna go take a look at those. I think we are good for today, and I will be coming back out to do more with a actual lead sled setup so that I'm not just beating the thunder out of myself, because again, this just kind of freehand, just letting it float on my hand here and sitting against it, it ain't working. I'm gonna have to show you guys the bruise that this is creating, because I can feel it's getting to be a real deep bruise. But anyway, let's go take a look at that target. Okay, so this is what we're looking at for that last batch of shooting. The first shot where I said that we were still too far to the right was this guy here. Readjusted and made that shot. Then after the ammo switch, these 2. So even with a switch in ammo, these 3 shots, 3 consecutive shots, center to center, less than 1.5 inches. Center to center for your elevation, less than 0.5 inch. So I feel pretty good about that. Again, we will be taking this back out to more fine-tune it with a more proper setup. Probably won't video that one as it will be much longer and much more ponderous, but definitely got a lot more content coming you guys' way. Really excited to go elk hunting. Hope you all enjoyed the video. It's been Thomas with Great Northwest Weaponry, and I will see you next time.